Hello students, welcome to All4's e-learning English class. I am very happy to appear before you again. In the previous session, I dealt with the punctuation marks. In this session, I would like to take you one more topic of second year English grammar composition, that is note making. So let me start the topic. Dear students, please pay attention and listen to the video carefully, with which you can understand very well. So let me ask you a question directly. What note making is, or what notes is? Dear students, don't say that notes is nothing but getting a material from somebody. Note making is totally different. So let me give a definition for note making first of all. Note making refers to the process of selecting important points from an article and assembling them in a way that is easy to comprehend, means understand and remember. Notes consist of the keynotes. Okay, dear students. So dear students, you have an idea that many students, while they are listening to the lectures delivered by their teachers, they take down some important points. That process is known as note taking. Whatever they feel important, or whatever that is disclosed by the teacher, they note down. Dear students, here there is a disadvantage in note taking. What is that? When the teacher teaches fast, the students may not be able to take down the points fast. In that connection, they may lose some important points. That is one thing. And the other one is when there is any diversion in attention, then also the students may not be able to take down the important points, because of which they will have to rely for that missed points or for that missed content or notes on their peer group or friends. So note making is totally different from note taking. Note making means notes prepared by an individual himself or herself by taking sufficient time. They can prepare the notes. So dear students, for that I would like to present note making in the form of a diagram with which you can easily understand what note making is. Before I start, I would like to tell you the bit which is given in the examination, for which the students are asked to prepare a notes for the passage. It is the 18th bit. The students can secure 4 out of 4 marks only when the format is correct and the presentation is fascinating. For that, what is required? So let us take here what for note making is. What for it is? Number one, understanding. Suppose we read a content, or suppose we read a topic, or we read a passage in English. At once we may not be able to understand. So when we prepare the notes, we can be able to understand it very well. That is the first prerequisite what I feel. Second one is memory aid. You cannot keep everything in your mind. You cannot memorize everything. When you prepare the notes, it is very easy for you to memorize. So, in that way, memory aid. And the third one is revision. If you prepare the notes, you can have a glance before the examination. If you have a glance, you can be able to recollect everything. For that, this note making is very much required. We cannot keep the total book in our mind. We have to concise it. We have to prepare the synapses, and the synapses can be instilled into our brain, and that will settle there forever. That is for the sake of revision. And the other side, how notes is made. Okay, for this we take first one, space. Number one, A4 size paper. Number one, A4 size paper. Number two, margins. And the number three is revision column. We cannot carry a big book with us. A4 size means a short one. It will be handy, and margins, the notes looks fascinating and beautiful, and there should be a revision column because of which you can revise in a short period. The other side is memory. How is it memorized? How is it kept in our brain? For this, we can take first one, color. When a topic is read by a student, a wise student, what he or she does is they use color pencils or color pens, and they underline the important points. There will be much focus on such important points with different colors. So that will be very much exposing, and the content can be in the brain very easily. And the other one is contrast. When we discuss the differences you take the advantages and disadvantages of anything. Comparative study, that becomes very easy if we prepare the notes in that way. And the other one is emphasis. When we prepare the notes, we have to concentrate on many things. Emphasis means we have to emphasize on that. That means concentrating on them more. How? Here underlining. Number 2, italics, using italics. Slant letters, and the other one is the capitals. This is the process of note making. My dear students, any subject you take, when you read a particular topic of any subject, in that topic there may be some unnecessary information also. That is to be eliminated. The best of that should be extracted, and that should be prepared in the form of notes, due to which you can understand the topic very easily, and you can memorize the topic very easily. And one more thing, you can revise that whenever you want. So in that way, note making is useful. Okay, dear children, this is the first part. Okay, dear students, you have clearly come to know the difference between note taking and note making, and what for notes is, how notes is made. You have come to know. This is in the general sense. Coming to the note making part in English, when a passage is given, how can you prepare the notes for that passage? That I would like to explain you now. Please pay attention and listen carefully. The points to remember. In the examination, you are given a passage and you are asked to prepare the notes for that passage. How can you prepare, dear students? For that, here I give you some points. You will have to remember them. Number 1. Read the passage thoroughly. Or read the passage thoroughly. The students are expected to develop their reading skills. That is very essential. Okay. Read the passage thoroughly, whatever the passage that is given. Number 2. Underline the important points. Underline the important points. When you develop the reading skill, obviously you can be able to understand. Whatever you feel important, you underline them. Number 3, understand the theme of the passage. Understand the central idea about what the passage is. Number 4, take the important points. Take the important points or pick out the important points. Dear students, here you will have to remember the most important point, that is, the sentences should be in the form of phrases. Don't use complex sentences or compound sentences. The points should be taken in the form of phrases. Phrases should be used. You know what a phrase is? Phrase is a group of words without a subject. Here in note making, don't write sentences but write in the form of phrases. Next point is, give an appropriate title. Give an appropriate title. The title should be short and it should be punching. The valuator should feel comfortable with the title that is given by you. It should be apt and it should be relevant to the passage. Next, give headings and subheadings. Give headings and subheadings. When the passage is transformed into notes, all the points should be covered. You should give headings and subheadings, and the title should be apt. If the students fail to write the title, they will definitely lose 1 mark. Giving title is inevitable and that should be apt. Next one is avoid B forms or helping verbs and articles. Avoid helping verbs and articles. And the last point here is, don't give any suggestions My dear young students, please keep in your mind that note making is a skill that should be developed by all students, which can make them feel less difficult before the examinations. So these are the points to remember when notes is prepared for a particular passage in English. Just have a glance. Points to remember: read the passage thoroughly, underline the important points, understand the main theme of the passage, take the important points, phrases should be used, give an appropriate title, give headings and subheadings, avoid B forms or helping verbs and articles, don't give any suggestions. And one more thing, my dear young children, notes can be presented in the form of diagrams also. In first year English, you learnt pie charts, bar charts, tree diagrams. For example, the expenditure spent by an individual, if a passage is given, that can be presented in the form of a pie chart. Okay, so when there is any matter related to generations, that can be presented in the form of a tree diagram. Spider diagrams also we can use. So I will give you one more example for that in due course of time. I think you have understood very clearly the points of note making. Okay, dear young students, when a big passage is given, we have to abridge it. We have to condense it. One is writing in the form of points, and the other one is writing in the form of a diagram. So you take the topic pollution. In brief, we can easily understand. If you have a glance at the diagram, you can understand very clearly. Just have a glance. So let us take air pollution up. Water pollution down. Just this is a spider diagram. Just have a glance, dear young children. You see. So let us take the diagram like this. Here we take causes. Causes. This side we can take solutions. And upside we can take effects. Just have a glance, you can easily understand. What are the causes of air pollution? Number one, factories. Here you take coal plants. And the other one is car exhaust or vehicle exhaust. You see how easily we can understand. Solutions side, if you come, you can easily understand. Suppose you write here hydropower. Power that is generated with water, no pollution at all. And then you take wind power. Power that is generated with wind, there will be no pollution at all. So here the causes: car exhaust or vehicles exhaust, coal plants. A lot of smoke comes out recently in Visakhapatnam. People were affected. You have an idea about that? Factories. So these are the causes for air pollution. And the effects: lung diseases. Lung diseases and plants affected. If the air is polluted, what is present in the air? Oxygen is presented. Okay. Oxygen is inhaled by us. Whatever that is inhaled, that goes into lungs. If the polluted air is inhaled, what is the consequence, my dear students? You tell me. Eventually, lungs will be affected and there will be lung diseases. And plants also, they are also very much affected. So this is pertaining to air pollution. And coming to water pollution. In water pollution also we can take like this: causes. This side solutions, and the third one is effects. Okay, so causes for water pollution, number one is raw sewage. And number two is oil spills. Sewage, when the drainage system is not good, okay, that comes out, and if that is mixed in the water, naturally water is polluted. If the water is consumed by the people will be affected with dreadful diseases. That is very clear. And coming to this side, solutions. Process sewage. There should be proper drainage system. There won't be any problem. Okay, it is very essential for the safety of the people. And the other one is good oil tankers. Oil that falls on the road, for example, and that is mixed, if that is mixed anywhere, so that leads to what we call polluted. Water is polluted if that enters anywhere, especially into rivers or whatever it may be, or streams. Water is contaminated, and the effects of this one is effects of water pollution. People die with diseases, and of course fish also die. In water fish live. If the water is polluted, fish die. So this is pertaining to pollution. Just this is the spiral diagram. If you have a glance, you can easily understand. Like this, the students are suggested that they should make notes. Okay, dear students, points to remember that is revealed, and a diagram is presented with which notes can be prepared well. That is one way. And I give you one example how notes is prepared. This is whatever that has been explained, picturesque presentation, that is in the form of points, how we present. Just an example. Okay, dear students, you know about mobile phones. A passage is given regarding mobile phones, and you are asked to prepare notes. How do you prepare? With the points which have been explained, considering them, understanding them, you will have to prepare the notes. So let me explain that. First of all, we have to give a suitable title. I am writing here. It should be catchy in the examination. You can add a tag for that. Boon and Bane. This is the title. Now I am presenting the notes. You observe, dear students. First heading, Introduction. You carefully observe the points here. This is heading. This is the title. Here sub points I am writing here. Number 1. carried by everybody. Carried by everybody. Interact easily. Interact easily. Number 3 is part and parcel of people's life. Part and parcel of people's life. Number 4, convenient to carry. You see, my dear students, you don't find any B forms here, and here they are all presented in the form of phrases. This is pertaining to mobile phones. Second heading you see here, advantages. Advantages. Number 1, multiple uses. Multiple uses. What are multiple uses? Chatting, banking, WhatsApp, etc. Multiple uses. Okay. Number 2, communication through internet. Communication through internet. Number 3, always connected. And number 4 is emergency. A boon. So you know very well, internet system, wherever people are, they can interact very easily. Emails can be sent. Okay. Banking system you know very well. Online payments, Google payments, wherever you sit, from there the work can be done. These are all the advantages of mobile phones. That whole world is in your hand. You can sit at one place and see the whole world. This is boon. And one more danger is also present in mobile phones. The disadvantages, let me write here. Third one. Disadvantages. Number one, constant interruption. Constant interruption, there will be disturbance. Okay. Number two, work related emails. You know, the people in software field, they stay home and work from home. Some people may feel that it is convenient, but they stay home, but they will be busy with their work only. There will be calls, there will be emails. They cannot stay freely. They will be hectic with their work. At any time, call may come from abroad also. So that is one of the disadvantages. And the other one is accidents. My dear students, you know, people who are very indifferent, very negligent, they use a mobile phone while driving. Obviously, that leads to accident, and accident leads to dreadful consequences. Okay, dear students. And the other one is excessive usage leads to brain damage. Excessive usage leads to brain damage. If cell phone is constantly used, continuously used, eventually nervous system will be affected, brain will be damaged, and that leads to death also. Okay, dear students, just have a glance. If you prepare notes like this, it will be very much convenient for you to understand the concept. Just mobile phones, just points. You can easily remember. And dear students, in second year English, in note making bit, you have number of passages. Suppose you take a passage related to examinations, how the students prepare for examinations. There is a passage. You read that passage and prepare the notes for that. You can come to know the content of that passage, which will be useful to you. And there is one more passage also, that is career planning, which begins at a high school level, and how you plan your career, there is a passage. Okay, and there is one more passage that is related to adolescent age, how the young students react or feel at adolescent age. And one more passage is also there, caring aging parents. So these are the passages, and some more passages are also there. If you read them, definitely you can understand the concept note making very well. My dear young children, my dear students, I think you have understood the concept very clearly, and I express my heartfelt gratitude to our management for giving me one more opportunity to teach one more topic here, and I am grateful to you also as you are listening to my lecture and you paid attention, and for that, for watching the video, I express heartfelt thanks to the students. Thank you very much.